Do 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 do. I'm back. Let's. Well, I kind of just want to work on. Okay, so I don't know if can you see down here? It's this map here. Actually, I don't even have to do that. I can just go straight to blueprints. Click on BP proc-halls. And this is all the spaghetti code I need to copy and paste. So that's pretty much all I'm doing today is copying and pasting a whole bunch of stuff. And I have to copy and paste this, not just this, but every single spaghetti code that I have. What is this? This is my add room. So let me see if I could go back. Right now, if I go back to my main menu, go ahead and start a game. Alright, so right now, all it is just the one floor, one deck. Ooh. Alright, so the monster saw me. Alright. So what I did in this level anyways, okay, is I added these rooms and they're procedurally generated. So there should be 3 of these rooms. That was one back there, 2, and then here's a third one. So you can see sometimes they'll spawn at the wall, and sometimes they'll spawn further behind with a hallway. All right, let me go ahead and test this. There shouldn't be anything wrong with the hallway, but I'll just go through it anyways. And hopefully I don't run into the monster. I'm trying to test this. I'd have to test it. It's probably bugged. I can hear the monster. Oh shit, see, it's bugged. Okay, well, that's enough of that. Let me see if I could go around the other way. Actually, I don't have to do that. I could just stop. And I'll just do this. I'll fly through the... Alright, so that's the 3. And I put a floor here in the corner so that I know this is the south side. And so there's that room. And I added another room. Okay, so these rooms are... See, he's bugged. These rooms are procedurally generated as well as just like this hallway here. And so if I stop this and create a new game, a new new. I need the spaceship, not the Victorian house or the derelict corridors or the Gothic dungeon. Start it. Come on. It's so. I designed it to be random. Okay, here. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm adding rooms to these outer hallways. Oh, to those other maps that you seen me reset through Alright, see, he's bugged again. Alright, that's okay. I'll figure that out later. But right now I need to get the map, all the maps working. I have 4 maps. You can see at the bottom there. So that was one hallway. It was, as you can see, they're in different positions now. It's because they're procedurally generated. See, sometimes they have longer hallways or shorter hallways, or like this one here is no hallway. It's just a room connected straight to the main hallway. And go through. Actually, I don't want to go through there. I mean, I don't want to run through it, because if I get killed, then I can't start a new match. I'm just gonna go through. So that was the north side. There's the procedurally generated hallway. And as you can see, these are procedurally generated rooms again. And so I'm the south side, and my monster is bugged. But I'll figure that out later. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm trying to do for the other maps. This one here, Vertigo 2, Vertigo 3, Vertigo 4. Obviously, this is just a main menu, but what I completed here, I want to try to copy and paste to all these other ones, and then set them up with the correct, theme, 3D assets. So this one here, this map is the spaceship map, and this second map is I think it's the Gothic Cathedral, and then this one is the derelict corridors, and then this one is the Victorian house. So I just gotta copy and paste everything now from this proc halls to these 2, 3, 4 proc halls. Alright, so let me go ahead and do that. Let me start with this room. This is one of the rooms. Let me see, which room is this? Okay, so S means that's the south facing room. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. And then, go into proc halls. What did I just do? I don't know if you can see that. See, proc halls 2. Alright, there we go. Proc halls 2. And instead of putting it there, I'm just going to put it into the main window. And alright, let me do the same thing with 3 and 4. Alright, 3 and 4. Okay. So I just need to add all of these, or copy and paste everything. So yeah, just like the title says, it's tedious work, but it's got to be done. Alright, so I'm going to start off with this room. It's just a 1x1 room, so it's a tiny room. Let's copy, and then go into proc halls 2. Somewhere over here, hopefully it'll yikes, there's no way to actually cannot paste it that way. I actually have to use the keyboard shortcut. Yikes. My keyboard is so worn out, I don't even know what the letters are. I just have to go by feel. Oh, there it is. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was hitting Control V for paste. Okay, so that's that. Let me check if. Oh, okay, it kept the name. Yeah, because there's no other custom event that should be called add room 1x1 in proc halls 2. Alright, so. Let me see. Got these. Let me move down and move it over. Alright, so this is add room 1x1, 1 by 1, south facing. S is for south facing. So now I need to get the north facing. I don't need this right now. What is happening? Is it going to... Yes. I'm going to click on this. Alright, and then let me copy and paste this. Copy this. And... control... Shoot, once again, I do not know... Control V. There it is. And I just use the arrow keys. I mean, I could just drag and drop it, I guess, like that. And this is room, add room 1 by 1, north facing. So this will go in the south section. Like if you look at the, if you look at the map. Yes, I do have to save this. Let me go ahead and compile first. Oh, problems, all kinds of problems. I do not have a doorway, and I need to add a doorway. Alright, so let me go ahead and add the doorway. And I gotta look for... Oh, there's a doorway. Okay, shoot, what map was this again? This is the modular Gothic fantasy environment. So this is the Gothic cathedral. Actually, what sucks is this one doesn't have a doorway. I think all it has is like a gate. So it's more like a prison. What? Okay, meshes. Props, foliage, or building. I think it's under building. Oh, here we go. Darn it. I don't know which one is which. Tower bottom. Okay, no, I don't want tower. This is the floor. I think I'm using this floor. This is archway. I don't think I want an archway. Half? Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, but there's no door to this. You can't open it. It should be fine. It's going to be a room that you can't close it. So the seekers won't be able to hide in it. Oh, I mean, they can hide in it. They just can't close the door. And it's too tall. Let me see. Compile again. Couldn't find variable name room 1x1. Oh no, I have to do copy and paste all of these as well. So what is it? Okay, straight. So is this right? It doesn't look right. Here it is. This is what I want. Random array 6 of 4. Okay, so I want everything Oh, you're kidding. You cannot copy and paste like the whole thing. You have to do it one by one? Is that right? Alright, I'm gonna just do. Well, this was the tedious work I was talking about. So, room 1x1 is a. What is it? Oh, it's a struct. Okay, so. Wait a second. Oh, I'm using these. Okay. Room 1x1. Copy. Mm. Nope. Is there no way to paste it in here? I think you have to create the actual variable and then paste onto it. Room 1x1. It's a variable named room 1x1. Huh? I guess you can't paste it that way. Or I guess you can't do it that way. Oh my gosh, this is going to be even more tedious. Segment plan. This could break connection. Do you want to search all variable instances, change its type, and recompile? I think so. Oh, yeah. Because it changed it from Boolean to the struct. Okay. What's all of this? Alright, now this kind of sucks. Let me see if I refresh that. Darn it. So this is the correct room 1x1 variable. I have to reconnect every single. Ah, darn it. What I should have done instead of copied this here, I should have just copied all the variables first. So let's see. Save that. Failed to expand pin room 1x1 door transform, likely due to bad logic in get. What are you talking about? Is this it? Where is doorway? This is a pillar. This is the wrong door. This is a sci-fi door. Oh, I do not. Oh yeah, because I don't think there is a door. But let me just. Oh, these ones too. Darn it. Okay, let me go ahead and refresh that. Refresh this. Well, that sucks. Let me see. Room 1x1 doesn't have the door or the doorway. Yikes. Or the back wall or the. the heck did I copy? Right wall, left wall, back wall, ceiling, doorway, door. Right wall, left wall, ceiling, back, corner. Does this have a corner? This doesn't have a corner. Wow, this is so weird. Why did it... That is weird. Why did it copy a corner? Why did it create a corner value? There's no corner value in the original variable. Is it going off of this? Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably going off of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Floor, right wall, left wall, ceiling, corner. Floor, right, left, ceiling, corner. Floor, right, ceiling. Okay, that's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be this way. Let me see, can I copy? Oh, I still can't. Says there's no way to do that. At least I can compile it now. Alright, so let me see if I can add these correctly. Huh. How do you... I don't even know why it even copied this. There was not... Oh, because it's... I guess it's taking it from these. How about I... Where is that struct anyways? Is this it? Room 1x1 plan. Floor, right wall, left wall, back wall, ceiling, doorway, door. And default values are all 0. And so why is it taking... It says room 1x1. Why is it... It's not using the room 1... Oh, that's why. I'm using the wrong plan. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so let me do that again. Let me change this. I use that plan. Alright. So that's good now. Should change. Yeah, there we go. So it's back wall, doorway, and door. Let me see. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Alright, and then let me... Possible x coordinates. Oh. I gotta do all of these. I literally have to do all of these one by one. There's no way to... Find references, replace reference. Copy. Yeah, there's no way to, paste it. Alright, but let me see if I can copy this. Did that work? Yes, those are the values I want. Actually, it's supposed to be port, not N. Let's see if it shows back up. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4,000, 15,000, 1,500. Alright, and then I need to do the rest of these chords. Mid, chord star, chords north and south. So duplicate that. Let's call this one mid. And then duplicate that. Call this one star. And duplicate that. Call this one possible Y coordinates in the north section. And then possible Y coordinates in the south section. Oops, not copy, duplicate. In the south section, there we go. And so they don't show up until you compile, so we gotta compile first. So let me go ahead and copy and paste from mid. I copy and paste to mid here. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. And then star. Copy and paste, or copy. And 2,000, is that correct? 1,500 to 2,000 to 4,500, yes. And then north is those three. Paste that in there. There we go. And then south is these values that I copy and then I paste into here. There we go. Those are the correct values. Let me just make sure I look through them. All of these should be 0. Actually, no, they're not supposed to be 0. I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, they're supposed to have values, but because these are different meshes and, they have different pivot points and all that kind of stuff, they're going to be like different values. So that's the tedious work I'm talking about. I gotta change them all. Alright. So if I were to just call this right now, it's just going to be a bunch of static meshes on top of each other at the 0, 0, 0 point. Let's see. Let's compile this. Do I need anything? Oh yeah, I have to do all of these. The first X and north room coordinates, south room coordinates, number of rooms, all of these new variables. It really sucks you can't just select a whole bunch of them and then just copy them and then paste them into the the other map or the other blueprint. Maybe there is a way, I just don't know how to do it. Maybe I have to copy the whole thing. No. Besides, I don't want to copy the whole thing because these values in here and these transforms are going to be different from these values, again because of the static meshes are different. I mean, they're, yeah, not only are they different, but their pivot points are different. So like if I go into here, no, that's not a good example, but this pivot point thing that's connected to each of these. Yeah, actually, yeah, let me see if I can cannot. These are the spaceship, and these are the cathedral, the Gothic cathedral with, like, I think they're bricks. Yeah, they're bricks. It's using bricks and bricks for walls, whereas the spaceship is using like some sort of metal. Anyways, back to tedious work. I'm just going to copy first SXN and second XN and all that. So let me go ahead. Possible X chords. Duplicate. All right. First XN. Let me see if I compile this. Alright, it doesn't have any 0. So I mean, it doesn't have any values. It's 0. So is that. But whenever I do checks on this XN, it has to have a value. So because it has to be a value that doesn't match the equals node 4, 5. So we'll do that. Then we'll compile. Alright, and then duplicate that and call this second XN, and then duplicate that. Plus third XN, and then duplicate that. Call this first XYN, not XN. We already have an XN. And second YN, and then third YN. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and what? Oh, and then compile, and they should say is it 999? Yes, 999, 999, 999. So got those. What else? Number of room coordinates 1. Number of room coordinates 2, 3. Oh, north room coordinates. North room, south room coordinates. Okay, so what are these vectors? Let me copy it from. It's pretty much a copy of this last segment coordinates. Alright. North room coordinates 1. This doesn't have any values, right? Yeah, it's null, or it should be null, or no, not yet. Not until I compile it. So I'm going to duplicate that. 2. Duplicate that. And 3. So I guess that's what I gotta do for each of the maps or blueprints. I gotta first copy all of the variables one by one. Unfortunately, you cannot control copy and like select all of them. And then and apparently you can't copy the variable itself. You can only copy the values and paste the values. All right, so duplicate that. The south room coordinates 1. And then duplicate that. South room coordinates 2. Duplicate that. And south room's coordinates 3. If I compile, there we go. That show up now. Let me just see. They don't have any values, right? Yeah, they're all 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, I'm looking at here, the values, they're all 0. So now I need number of rooms, north side, number of rooms, south side, and they're just integers. So go ahead and do that. Duplicate that, call this number rooms, north side. Is that right? No. Oh no, it's called num. Num rooms, north side. And then duplicate that. Num rooms, south side. Okay. Is that correct? Num rooms. Alright, subregs. I don't actually use these, so I don't know. Maybe I should just delete these. But subregs is the subregions. So that's all of this here. The port, the mid. The port side is the left side. Mid obviously is middle. Star is starboard for the right side of the ship. And subregs is all of these like port, mid, and star values. Subregs less is just the same thing, but it's supposed to be with whatever index removed. But I came up with another solution. So I'm really not using these. I don't know if I should just copy it anyways, just to be consistent. Alright, so subregs, name, array of names. Do I have an array? No, it's an array of strings. I mean, I guess I could just still, nah, I'll just go with names. So I'll just create a new one. No, I guess it don't matter. Let's see, duplicate that. Subregs. Regs for regions. Let's call its name. And then duplicate that. Oh, why did I? Yeah, just type everything all over again. Is that right? Regs less. Then I need wall X cores. This is important for the north section and the south section walls. So if I go back to the map, see all of these don't have walls while these have walls. So I need to create the walls after I create the procedurally generated rooms. So that's what I'm going to need the wall X chords for. Wall X chords. And they're for both the south and the north section, so I don't need to put N or S for like north or south. So on the X axis are these walls. These walls right here, these walls are on the Y axis, so I don't need those. I just need the ones here and the ones there. No, the ones on the inner side of this grid area, they're already done, which is right here with possible X coordinates. As you can see, all my X coordinates. Right. So, wall X chords. Anything else? Oh, shoot. No, I have to do the, aren't these the same? What in oh, I see. Oh, I messed up. I need the X's and then the Y's. So I messed up. I gotta go back. I just want to be consistent. I don't have to do that, but I can just recreate the X's here. But never mind. I'm just gonna duplicate this first. and rename it to X. So all of these are X's. It actually let me. Oh, okay. I was gonna say X S X S and XS. Alright, is that right? So X north, X north, X north, X south, X south, X south, north, 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 south, south. So now the Y's are going to be created. Alright, so north, 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 south, south, south. Alright, so let me just rename this one. Just first YN. Second YN. Wow, this is so tedious. Third YN. Back again. First Y south. Second Y south. And then third Y south. I think that's all my variables. That's it. So I know I'm not using these two, but just for consistency, because I think I may use them later. I'm not sure. I don't think so, because like I said earlier, I did already like come up with a different solution. Shoot. So what? Should I keep it, or I'll just leave it for now. I'll just recreate it later. So let me go ahead and delete it. Delete. Where are they being used? Should only be in here. Oh, I do need them. I'm such an idiot. Okay, I do need them. So let me go back. Where did I do? Remove variable. All right, so let me remove that. Undo that. Remove. Okay, it's back. So I do need them. I do use those. Oh, you know what I don't use though? I don't use this one. I don't use the you know what? Forget it. Just leave them. Leave it all. I think that's it for the variables. And that's it for the struct. I don't need that anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and compile that. And back to the event graph. Alright. So protocol. So this is a room. Now I need to connect everything. Okay, and I just went by the order of the actual this here. So actually no, I didn't. Oh, darn it. Okay, so this is the back wall. And then the ceiling. But the ceiling is up here somewhere. I wonder if I should change these around. Doorway just to match this. Doorway and then the door. Add instance of the door. So tedious work. Here we go. Dum de doo. Dum de dum de dum. Doop de doo de doo de doo de dum de dum. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dum 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 dum. Okay, so and I don't. The more you put into your blueprints, the more spaghetti code and all that you put into your blueprints, the more it gets bogged down. There's just so much things. So I don't know any other way. I guess I could do many different blueprints, but I didn't want to because I want to use all of the instance in one blueprint. It's much more, I guess, optimized and efficient that way. Whenever you have to, you know, load thousands of these walls and hallways, procedurally generated walls and hallways in the middle here, in the south section here. It's also going to be in the north section. And then there's going to, this is only deck 1. There's going to be a deck 2 on top of this, deck 3. So instead of doing it in multiple different blueprints, which will create multiple different draw calls, which will, you know, cause your seeker's system to bog down, I decided I want to just do everything in one blueprint. And so that's why if you look at my blueprint, it's like has so much spaghetti code that it's bogging the system down and it's taking forever to compile. But I gotta do it because it's the most efficient and optimized that I can think of way to do this, of procedurally generating thousands and thousands of walls and ceilings and doors and floors and doorways and corners all over the map, because I'm supposed to this is only deck 1, okay, and I'm trying to have like 0 to 8 decks, so about 9 decks, all of it procedurally generated with rooms and hallways. Okay, anyways, like I said, tedious work. Let me get back to doing all of that. Alright, so open this up, split that, split this, and that's why this is taking so long just to split, because I have so much already in this blueprint. Probably also because I'm streaming. I've got, what do you call this, OBS Studio up. I got my Twitch page up. I'll be right back. Let me check the Twitch page. Is it working? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Alright. So I think the last time I did a video, I wasn't recording. I mean, I was recording, but I think my audio was on my microphone. Wait, no, I think it was on. I think that it wasn't that. It was the OBS. It was on a different screen. So you could hear everything that I was talking about, but you couldn't see what I was doing, so it was very confusing. Alright, so I got that's for that room. So that's for, you know what I could do? Just copy and paste. Duplicate. Since they're the same. Oh, shoot. Wait. Never mind, I don't want to do that. Because they are the same, but again, this room is south facing, so I don't know if I changed stuff. Actually, no, it still it should still work. The only thing that's different is the coordinates, the actual values. So yeah, I can still duplicate this. And the reason why I'm duplicating is because I don't need to take forever opening or splitting the struct. Right? Where did it go? Where? Oh, it's up here. It's this one here. I'm gonna move this over here. And just use my arrow keys. And then I can delete this guy. And duplicate this one. You know what? Let me make absolutely sure first. Okay, so I got the door, doorway, ceiling, back wall, left wall, right wall, floor. Door, doorway, ceiling, back wall, left, right, floor. Okay. Alright. Move this up here. Alright, we got that. And now I need to just connect everything. Oh, you know, okay, yeah, no. I was going to talk about this. Let me go, if I go back here. Oh, so that's what I did. I made this all 0. 0. 0. So all the locations, the x coordinates and the y coordinates, the z coordinates, all 0. 0. Even the rotation, 0. Everything. So that was for the first map, the spaceship map. Now for this map. Oh, I messed up. Oh well, I gotta keep it because it's working. So that means I'm gonna have to do a lot more, like figuring out the actual coordinates. This really sucks. Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm gonna leave it. Right now there is no static because I'm just looking for a doorway, but I don't think the Gothic Cathedral set has a doorway. It has like archways. Let me go back. Where are you? Gothic Cathedral, meshes, buildings. What are these? These are pillars. So there's these archways. Should I use these archways? No, because they're just the archways. I need the walls as well. Let me look at this. No. So how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Is this it? This is a wall with an archway? I mean, it's a wall with a window. Let's see. Okay, there's the wall with the archway. 500 by 1,000. That's too tall. How am I supposed to do this? Approximately 200. What is approximately 2? Oh, it's this width. This length from here to here is 500. And then from bottom to top is 1,000 centimeters. So that's just too tall. I wonder if there's another wall. Nope. This one is actually not even a, it's a wall, but it's a window wall. Whereas this one is an archway, doorway wall. What's this? Just a plain wall, but it's too tall. Well, that sucks. I might have to create my own. I do not see anything else. What is this? No, I don't want that. No. Foliage, no. Props. I mean, I guess I could use gates instead of doorways. Let's close this up. Yeah, I don't know about this. It's just too tall. I mean, I could try to adjust the scale of it. It'll look weird. Actually, no. That could work. It looks fine. And what's it at? 500 by 500 now. Okay. I don't know if my monster's gonna fit through it. The thing is, it's just an archway. It's not a doorway. And I don't know if there's any walls. Is this, I mean, not walls, but a door. This is a statue. No, I don't want to put that as a door. Could I use a gate as a door? 300 by 800. I'd have to shrink it. Yeah, for now, no doors. What am I? So what's this? Props and rocks. I do not need rocks. Particles, textures, materials, maps, demo, blueprints. And it's a different project. What about this gate? It's an interesting gate. There's nothing holding it together. Never mind, I don't want that one. What about this one? This one looks like a door, but I'd have to adjust the size of it. Don't know. Oh, what about this one? Oh, that's already. This one I didn't look at yet. This one looks the same as this one. Oh, they're a little bit different. I can see the difference. These spokes or whatever they are. This is different from this one. I'm guessing this one is taller, 795, and this one is 595. Yeah, so this one is shorter. This one is taller, and then this one is taller. This one is tall, and that's the archway. The bricks look squished. Look smushed. So, I don't know. So I don't think I'll use it. Shit, no, I'm gonna do it this way. Delete current selection. Move node. Paste clipboard contents. No, don't want to do that. Save. I mean, I guess I could use the gate, this gate, metal gate 1 as I just have to adjust. You know what? Just leave it as a doorway, because right now I don't have a doorway. I mean a doorway without a door. So let me just get rid of this. And then use am I just going to use that archway that I just reset back to its size. What's this archway? That's just a wall. This one, I do not see any doors. Yikes! I don't want to use the. No, don't want to use. I'm really gonna have to adjust the rooms if I'm gonna use these archways. I actually should do that because the archway. Let me see. This archway? Oh no, this one here. This archway. If I shrink it, the monster won't be able to fit through it. But if I keep it like this, the monster will be able to fit through it fine. But then I'd have to make the room bigger and match the archway. It'll be a weird looking room because it's just a 1 by 1. It's gonna be one wall, another wall here, and this archway and ceiling and floor. And it'll be very tall. And each deck will be just like a million stairs just to get to the other floor. So you have to walk so many stairs just to get to the deck above this because it's so tall. What to do? I guess for now I will just create a room without any doors and or archways. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong one. Here. So keep this empty and keep this empty. And do I really need to add the doorway if there's no doors or doorways to add? I'll just go directly to here. Do I need to connect everything still? Alright, let me just connect everything, just be consistent for now. So, floor transform, connect to the relative location. Okay, transform location, relative location. Okay, next is right wall location, relative location. Just to make sure, follow this line, it goes to a wall. And left wall location goes to relative location, not rotation. That goes to the wall. This is the floor, and it goes to floor. Yes. Alright, now for what is this? Ceiling. So the ceiling transform location goes to relative location. Shoot, what is this? Doorway. Doorway transform location goes to relative location. This is the back wall. So back wall transform location. Actually, let me write this down. It's this one, right? Yeah, back wall. I mean, it just says wall, but I know this is back wall because the other two are the right and left walls. So back wall transform location goes to relative location. And this is, oh yeah, it's the door. Goes to door location goes to relative door. Alright. So let's put that out here somewhere, just like that. Alright, now this one, I have to look back here because I don't remember. Door goes to the bottom. Doorway to the... So the only one that switches is back wall on the ceiling. Oh, that makes sense because ceiling and all that, those are, those are like, I had those before. Those were for the hallways. The hallways don't have doorways or doors and back walls, so I'm gonna see. So 1, 2, 3, 4 goes to the top, and then back wall, doorway, and door goes to the bottom 3. Oops. So door transform location. Doorway transform location. Back wall transform location. Ceiling transform location. We got the back wall. Okay, left wall transform location. Right wall transform location. And floor transform location. Alright. So much spaghetti code. Alright, if you haven't noticed, I do not use C++ code. Although you kind of have to, because whenever you not build, but this right here, what do you call this? You gotta package your project so that you can test it, so that I can test it as a standalone application or a standalone game. Alright, so all of these connected. Oh, are you kidding me? I did it for this one. Now I gotta do it. So that was for the north room. Now I gotta do it for the south room. Or the north facing room. Now I gotta do it for the south facing room. Did I not click on this? What happened? I don't know. Okay, looks like it did go through. Alright, I gotta do all of this again for these south facing nodes. South facing as in the room, the door is facing south. So door transform location, bottom. Doorway transform location. Second to last. Back wall transform location. We got ceiling transform location. We got, what's next up here? Left wall transform location, right down here. Right wall transform location, and then the floor location. Let's just move this out of the way. Now connect all of these guys. Tedious work. Doo-dee-dum-dee-doo. Dum-dee-doo-dee-doo. Floor transform location. Goes to the floor. Location goes to relative location. Left location goes to relative location. I'm not sure. Is this ceiling? Yes, this is ceiling. So ceiling is next. Transform location, ceiling. And back wall transform. Is that right? back wall transport location goes to location. Doorway. Location goes to location. Door. Location goes to door location. Set. Make sure this is correct. This is back wall. And this one is doorway. Wait, I'm confused. Did I do that correctly? Back wall. Yes. Doorway. Yes. Door. Ceiling. Yes. Alright. So, this one is confusing me. This ceiling goes up here. Goes to this one. Yeah, ceiling. And this is doorway. That's what's confusing me. Oh, I see what I did. I don't know how that happened. This one here is wall, while this one is doorway. But then if you go over here, this one is doorway and this one is wall. And I usually try to be consistent, but I mixed them up. So now I have to make sure this goes to the doorway. Yes, and this one goes to the back wall. Yes. Alright. That's what was confusing me. I noticed like something was mixed up, but so long as the connections are correct, then it's fine. If the nodes are jumbled up. That's pretty much it for the rooms. The only other thing is, the static meshes. Their coordinates. And I have to like adjust these coordinates here. These values. And all of these, like some of them won't be rotated, others will be rotated 180 degrees, some will be 90 degrees. Alright, so okay, so I got the variables, I got this. Now what's next? Now I need the actual code. Set this here. North hallway, reach stop here, create the last wall. Yeah, this is it. I need to create some custom events. Let me just make sure. Third YS, third YN. Okay. Alright. So I need to create this. Generate south rooms. Well, let me go in order first. What did I do first? So, okay, so after the north, spawn the final straight ahead segment and stop. So after the north wall is reached, you put the last hallway segment, and then you place all those inner walls. I was telling you about these. You see how these walls are here, and there's no walls here. Well, the inner wall is going to be set with this code. With this code, it's going to be the inner wall. This here, if I click on it, it's going to, this spaghetti code is going to complete this inner wall, and the other side's inner wall. So this is the south, and that is the north. Okay, so it's gonna do that. Alright, so that's the last thing from each of the maps. So now the new things from this map that where I created the north rooms and the procedurally generated rooms in the north section and the south, and then also in the south section. So they are going to have their own code to run to create those procedurally generated rooms, and then they're going to have their own code to close off those rooms. Right, so it doesn't leave it open like this, like these open walls. You can see these walls are closed off. So I need to do all that tedious work. So this one is done. So let me go ahead and generate north rooms. Go to that, and I'm just going to copy and paste this. Copy and paste this here. Let's see, does that work? All right. Okay, so generate north rooms is there. So now I can go here. It looks like I extended it. Okay. Let me extend that out. Then let me smush these together so I can have some space. Okay, so the north hallway, and then now generate north room. I just created, or just copied and pasted that custom event, so now it's here. Alright, and then now I need to do I actually need to do the code first, but I'll just do this custom event north section walls, because it's pretty easy. You know what? I'm going to just do them both. Do I have all the variables I need? Yes. First XS, third XS, all of that. Add instance, walls, wall X coordinates. That's what I was talking about earlier. So let me just go ahead and just copy this whole thing. Copy. And then paste it down below here. Paste it here. Is it gonna show up? What the hell? Control V. Maybe, did it paste somewhere that I... Too bad you cannot zoom out further. It should be able to zoom out as far as you, as long as you have code somewhere in your map, in this editor, in this graph. Alright, I guess I didn't. So let me try it again. I know I copied it, so let me try to paste it. Oops, not that. Oh, okay, there it is. And just move it into place right under here. Okay. And then the last one is generate south rooms. Let me copy this one And I'll copy the rest of the branches. So this is the south, which is going to go all the way down this side here. And Control V. There it is. Okay, so now I should be able to call them, even though nothing's going to happen. Alright, so first generate the inner walls, which is these inner walls here. This inner wall and the other side's inner wall. Then generate the north rooms, which, tell you the truth, I do not know where's the north room, so I'm going to have to all I know, the north rooms have negative numbers and the south rooms have positive numbers. So I'm just I'm assuming the north rooms are on this side. So if you go all the way out, zoom out. This is the inner grid, or the inner framework. This obviously is the outer framework of just hallways. So it's a north hallway, south hallway, east hallway, west hallway. And then you have this area right here, which is the north section, which will have its own procedurally generated rooms. This one, of course, is the main procedurally generated hallway and rooms. And then this down here is the south section with its own procedurally generated rooms. So right now I'm working on the wall that will block off the north, which is this side, this wall, not the inner side. So this inner side is already completed with this custom event. So now the north section walls is going to fill in the other side walls after you generate the rooms, so that we know where to put walls and where not to put walls, so that we can connect this hallway to the randomly or procedurally generated rooms. Okay, so then after we complete the north section, then we go to the south section and generate south rooms. And after we complete those rooms in the south section, which is all the way on that side, so this area right here is the south section, and this outer wall is what's going to be filled in with the south section walls custom event. And that's it for that. So now I actually have to put in the code. Well, I mean, I already got the code for the south and north section walls, but now I need to put in the code for the south rooms. And then see. So right now, if you go into the map that calls BP proc halls 2, you should see that the walls are already blocked off. So I need to remove these walls, because these are just placed there. They're not instances, they're actual static meshes. So you can see static mesh. You don't want that, because they just create too much draw calls and too much load on your CPU and GPU. Especially if you're going to generate thousands of these, like 8 floors of these at 8 decks or 9 decks of these over and over and over. And they're just going to create way too many overload on your system. So I got to, am I in the right place? Yes. So I got to delete this, delete this, delete this. I don't have to do it that way. Just do it this way. Oops. Never mind. I'm gonna do it this way because I don't know what I'm picking on. I don't want to delete something I don't want to actually delete. I don't want to get rid of yet. I'm gonna make sure I just use that because I don't want to accidentally move something else. Let's see. Yeah, I want to keep this wall. No, I don't want to keep that wall. I want to keep this wall for now. This is where the stairwell is going to be, so I'll just keep that for now. Just delete this wall. Or these two walls here. Alright, and then on the other side, we'll delete all of those walls. But not the floor. Ah! I just need the walls, please. Alright, I can do it this way, but I don't know the numbers. Just need the walls, so I'm just gonna pick them visually. Yeah, just make sure. Okay. And one last wall to delete. Okay. So now these custom events are going to be the one to generate them, which is right here with these add instance wall. And this wall is pretty much this. You just drag and drop it to here. And then what next? Alright, so if I just go off of this, just play test this, it should generate the inner walls, of course. And then it's going to generate the... No, it's not going to generate anything, actually. It's not going to generate any rooms because I don't have any code. But actually, no, I don't think it'll even generate the section walls because it needs this code to... it needs the values from, you know, variables and stuff in this, like the first x, n, and all that kind of stuff. It needs that. It needs to know where the rooms were placed so that it can put up the walls in where it needs to go, but not in spots where it's already been taken by the rooms and the hallways. So nothing's going to happen, actually. Let me put in the code first. So even if I play test it right now, it's just literally going to be an empty wall on the outer side. It should be. Let me see. A static mesh actor has null static mesh property. Oh yeah? Which one? Oh, the whole entire proc halls? What were you talking about? It has null. Huh? I mean, it was just a warning, so should be fine. Let's just test it. Yeah, the walls are open. be. Oh, something got generated. There should only be one wall here. Maybe I didn't delete certain things. Oh shoot, I think there's a monster coming. Yep, he saw me. I'm trying to test this out, but let me see if I can get away from him first. He should lose sight of me and then... Oh, damn it, he saw me. Alright, let me try it again. Hopefully he doesn't catch up to me first. Maybe I can turn into this hallway here somewhere. It's procedurally generated, so I could just randomly placed. Oh shoot, he's still following. Damn it, I'm just trying to test here, buddy. Don't tell me he's still looking for me. I can hear him, like, there's droning sound. Okay, I don't hear him now. Alright, so let me see, where can I'm gonna hide somewhere. So I can, yeah, see, look at that. There's only one here. So let me hide out here. Okay, so it procedurally generated this hallway. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Why is there a wall sticking out here and two walls here? They're not supposed to be there at all. See, it's only these walls that are supposed to be here. This one and this one, but not these. Which is telling me that it's part of the proc halls. Because if I select this, it selects those as well. Alright. See, what? Why is it doing that? It's creating these walls. Okay, no rooms were generated, obviously, because I do not have the code in there even to generate that. He's bugged. Stop moving. Alright, see, make sure that nothing here is... Oh no, I already tested these hallways. They're fine. There's nothing blocking them. Okay, so... Just like I predicted, there is nothing here. So I actually have to put the code in. So let me go to proc halls and let me do the first. Actually, I don't even need to do the first one, but I'm gonna just do it anyways. Because this one is case 0, right? But I don't even use case 0. See, it's only between 1 and 2. So it's only between this one and this one that I generate hallways, rooms. So these are to generate the south rooms and the north rooms. The reason why I don't use case 0 is because, as cool as it is, it's only just one room, and when you're running through the map, it's very like boring. It's like there's nothing. It's just all walls, and then all of a sudden there's just one room, and that's it. So I'll just, for consistency's sake, just copy it anyway. So which one is this? This is for south rooms. So, because even though it's pretty much the same exact thing, kind of the north rooms here, some of the coordinates and variables are different. So I have to make sure that I copy paste to the correct place. So copy case 0 and generate south rooms. So paste it to generate south rooms, which is all the way out here and it's all the way up here. Okay, and I can So make it closer? No, I want to keep it far. Right. Move it out a bit. Alright, and then let's just drag this one down so that I can connect the case 0, and I'll just put everything back. All to my spaghetti code. Alright, so that's K0 for the south rooms, which I don't even use, so it's like, but again, for consistency's sake, I'm just going to keep it there. Yeah, south room. So let me go back and copy the case 1 for the south rooms. So it's just these two. Copy. And then paste it here. Let's see, Control V. Yep, that's it though. Oh, you know what? Since I'm here, we'll just connect it. Then I'll give it space. Move it out here somewhere. Not too far. Because just a lot of space. I'll just put it out there. Yeah, that's north rooms. Right. And then for the last case, which is 3 rooms, case 2 is 3 rooms. Oh, wait, let me compile first. Okay, and save. And that was for south rooms. Alright, and all of this down here. All of this is for 3 rooms. So let me copy this. Copy. And paste. Down here somewhere. Okay, and then grab this. It's a sequence. The sequence will first generate one room on the port side, second room on the middle side, and then third room on the starboard side. And that's for the south section. That's right there. Now I can move this back. And compile. So now, if I were to play test now, at least I should have all the south rooms generated. Maybe. Because I did not adjust any of the coordinates yet, and the values that needs to be adjusted. Let me see, like if you go in here, oh, that's right. Let me see if the values are there. The values are not there. So let me go ahead and copy wall X chords to wall X chords. So now the values are there. Oh, that's what happened. That's why it generated walls. Remember when I was playtesting? And I was wondering, like, why are there walls here and out here? It's because this here, this array, had some walls in it already by default. So, anyways, moving on. Now, when I playtest it, it's going to generate the entire wall. But I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to see if I need to adjust any of these first. Any of these. Is this the last variable? Yes. 9999999. Okay, all of the coordinates, yes. Oh, this is incorrect. This one needs to be port, mid, and star. Port side, mid side, and starboard side. And again with this one here, port side, mid side, and starboard side. Anything else? Num0 is default 0. Num0. Numrooms is by default null. Right? Yes. Okay, what about south rim coordinates? Null, 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 XS. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm going to leave them. The only one that I need 99999 are these X's. The Y's do not need to be, but it's fine because if you look, I have them randomly generated and set, so they won't stay 999 for long. They'll be set by the actual spaghetti code to the actual values that I picked from the possible X coordinate, Y coordinates, which are these three numbers. So one of these three numbers will be chosen by this random array node, and then it will be saved into this third ys variable, and then it will be fed into these booleans to check which one it randomly picked. If it picked this one, then it's true, then it will generate this room over here. But if it's not, it'll be false, and then it will check the next boolean condition, and if it's true that it's at 6,000, then it'll generate this room over here with 3 hallways segments. This one has no hall, it's just a room with no hallways. And then this one is a room with 3 hallways, and then this one over here is a room with 2 hallways. But just 1 hallway segment. All right, so that's how that works. Okay, so what next? I want to check these. If they're null. No. I want to check them here. These null? No. Oh wait. No. No. Nothing. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 99999. And then these have their own values for the north to south section and the port, middle, and starboard sides. And then this has all of their. So the thing about this one here is these are null right now, but I need to, okay, yeah, these are, that's right, because this is already set from the first map. So the second map is copying, it copies the same value. Oh no, it doesn't. You know what? Let me just copy it anyways, and then I'll adjust them as needed, as I need to. Copy, paste, and all these zeros will change into these values. So let me see. Right, 90. How the rooms will look, it's going to look all kinds of wrong. But, and I have to adjust those later. But yeah, so far that's what we'll see. So the walls themselves should be fine because they're using these segment walls and they're already set to work modularly. So whether it's a straight segment, which is a south to north or north to south, or a side straight segment, which is a east to west or west to east hallway. And then there's turn left hallways and turn right hallways. Anyways. So my procedural generation is done modularly. So yeah, so proc halls 2 should all be fine. Let me just look. 999. Wall X, make sure it has everything. Yes. Wait a second. It goes all the way to 5,000. 5,000 negative 4,500. 5,000. Oh, okay. And port and mid and star. Should be 0, should be 0, and then these guys should be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and there should be 9999, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, and then positive numbers, negative numbers, starboard side, middle section, port side, and the rooms. Each element of the room, the floor, the ceiling, the walls, the back walls, the doorway, the door. But because there's no actual mesh, it's not going to put anything there. So it'll just look like a dead-end hallway. Well, actually, no, it's not. Will it? Let me see. Well, so I have this, but that's only for the south side. So let me do the north side first, and then I'll play test. So let me make sure I'm copying from the correct. So I know this is south side because there's no comments on them. So the north side have comments on them. So let me copy from here. So this is the north side, case at 0. Copy that. That case 0 right here, case 0. I know it's the north side because it's going to print the value of how many rooms in yellow for the north side, north rooms, and for the south rooms it's going to print a purple or pink value. Alright, so anyways, for case 0 is only one room. Generate one room in one random north subsection, so port, mid, or starboard. So this is mid and this is starboard. And then case 1 is generate two rooms, one in each subsection. And then case 2, which is this one, generate 3 rooms in port section, middle section, starboard section. Okay, so let me copy and paste the north side first. Copy and paste over here. Jeez, guys, that takes forever. Can I move it up? Let's see, can I move it up a bit? Back up a little bit is fine right there. So this is case 0. Alright. And then I need, let me just compile it first. Save it. And then copy case 1. Says case 1. Copy case 1. And paste it down here. Away from the other nodes. Alright. And let me connect this case 1. Case 1 to that. And just drag it out down here. And then case, oh, let me compile it first. And then case 3. Case 3. All this. Copy. Paste it down here in the south somewhere. Okay. And connect it to case 2. Or the third case. And put it back. Just move it up a bit. Doesn't have to be all the way down there. Alright, so let's see if this works. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I have any other code. After I compile this, I don't think I have any other code. This is North Rooms. Let me make sure that I got the... Okay, got all that. I don't need anything else. There's these here, but I don't need this. This is some, it's a custom event. This was when I was testing it without any of the procedural generation. This here is just brute force placing it into the map to just test out whether this room custom event works or not. And it did. So after I tested it out here, then I started generating the actual rooms, logic for the rooms. But since I've tested it and it works, I don't need these anymore. So these can just be deleted. But you know what? Maybe I'll need it some other time. Who knows? All of this stuff adds to the blueprints, so that's why it bogs it down, makes it slow, but whatever. I'll just keep it for now. Should I be consistent and copy these two? Let me see. I don't know if it'll work that way. Yeah, let me see. Copy. Paste it into an empty space. See if that works. Oh, it does work. Huh. I mean, I'll never call them, but maybe I will. Just being consistent. So that's 4,500 is the south, because it's a positive number. On the Y, if it's a negative number, it's in the north section. Anyways, I don't actually call this event anymore. It was just for testing purposes. I think that's it. I think we can actually go and test it now. So that's this code. That's all of this code. That's this code right here. This one is the south rooms code with all of these that I just copy and pasted. And then this last one is the walls, to generate the walls, to close everything up. Alright, so let's see. It's gonna look weird, or it might not even work at all. First, let me go ahead and build the navigation paths. Protocol static mesh actor has null static property. Static mesh actor. Which static mesh actor? It's just a warning, so I can still run everything, but like, which one are you talking about? There's still that one, 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 and that one. So those are the only static meshes, and I'm fine with those. I think no. So that was 4 times 2. That should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Any other static meshes in this thing? Oh no, that's the map. They're talking about the static meshes in the actual BP proc halls. So what the hell are they talking about? All my static meshes are the same as in proc halls. Floor, wall, ceiling, corner, door, doorway. Floor, wall, ceiling, corner. Door, doorway. Well, here goes. Did it generate? Oh, it didn't even generate. It did, but you just can't see it because the floors are too high. I think it should still work though. Let's see. If the monster doesn't move, no, it should still work actually. Well, here goes nothing. I need. Okay, so let me select this. If the Y is negative, it's in the north. If it's positive, it's in the south. So let me just go ahead over here to help me where is the Gothic? Right here. Meshes, building, floor. Let's move this out. Move this to, so yeah, this is the south side. This just tells me, it just like tells me that this side of the hallway of my procedure, my map is the south side. The north side, which looks the exact same, will not have the floor. So I know which side is south, which side is north. All right, so I'm just gonna save that and build again. Static mesh. Let me look at it really quick. You cannot see this, but it says map error. Static mesh actor has null static mesh property. This warning is caused when there is a static mesh actor in a level with a null static mesh property. This can be a problem because the actor exists and is using memory, but does not have a static mesh to actually draw. This warning is usually the result of creating a static. Oh, okay. So that's the door and the doorway. So that's gonna be this one, which is null, and this one, which is null. So what do I want to do? Do I want to just put in I mean, it's just warning. It's taking up memory, but I'm just testing it anyways. This is not like the shipping, what do you call it? The full build or whatever. This is literally just deck 1. And like I said, there's supposed to be 9 decks. So I'm still just barely building the layout of the game. So don't need any of these. Now let's see, we want to put the archway in. Not that one. Not that one. This one. But this one, I'd have to change it for all of the level of details. I mean, I suppose I could just try it for now. And what is this called? SM wall 10 by 5-3. Wall 10 x 5-3. Doorway. 10x5-3. Right, let's see. Again, I did not set any of the so it's gonna look all off. It's not gonna look right, but I need to see it first just to see how I need to adjust everything. So let me play test this after I build the path again. So this one I'm assuming is for the door. You know what? I'll just put back the sci-fi door because there really is no door. Should I do that or should I put the sci-fi door or should I put the this door? I just have to adjust this gate. It looks too tall. It's at 800. 14 by 300 and then 800. 800 is too tall, whereas this one is ooh, it didn't adjust this. 200 by 500 by 1000. What happened? Why did it not adjust this? Let me close it and open it again. It still didn't adjust it. What? What is going on? Okay, anyways, the hopefully this works. Okay, so I need to shrink this down to 500. 800 times some variable equals 500. So some variable x is equal to 500 divided by 800. So let's do that. 500 divided by 800, 0.625. Okay, so let's see if we can shrink this. 0.625. Apply changes. Okay, should be small enough now. Let's see. Save that. And we gotta do this all over again. Is there something else? What else is there? What else static meshes? Oh, duh. I didn't even put the, what is it called? Metal gate dash 1. I didn't even put it in there. Okay, so metal gate dash 1. Alright, so let's see if this works. It'll work, but it'll just look, everything will be all wrong in the wrong place. Because I did not adjust any of these coordinates. Whereas these ones here, wait, no, they're at 0, but these ones are, actually all of these ones are at 0. But everything else is like, it needs to be adjusted, which I haven't done for them. So let's see what's gonna happen. Compile, save, build. Oh, it's completed. Alright, save, and then let's test. Let's wait for the monster. Oh shoot, right there. Wait, so move, and then we'll hide, and then we can look around. Right, did it generate the walls where it needed to? Looks like it. Ooh, it generated the archway, okay. Yeah, I see that the door is not in the right place. this, whatever this is, wall is not in the right place. It's not connected to that. Alright. Of course, the main hallway is working properly. I tested that long before I ever added these rooms. So it kind of looks weird. Let's see. Yeah, you can see these bricks look normal while these look smushed. And this looks weird. It's like I need to shrink the length of it or the width of it. And I need to adjust this door to be like right over here or something. And then I need to adjust this back wall to be over here. Right, and I know I'm on the south side because there's this floor here. So let me just hide and look around this way. So generated that. What about these rooms on this side? So it looks like the wall. Oh, cool. On this side, the door is in the correct place, sort of in the, but it needs to be adjusted back a little, and it's still too tall. I don't want it that huge. And the back wall is working. I don't know why the back wall is working for the north side. Yeah, because yeah, that's the south side. So the north side. This is weird. I don't know why the wall the room. Oh, okay. I know why. Because like I said before, the rooms have different values and stuff. Oh wow! Look, this works. Even this is working. Is built correctly. All right. Let me see the static. Not the static mesh, but the pathing. Okay. So something. Oh, I need to adjust the nav mesh further out so that the monster can go into the rooms there. Also, I need to adjust these what do you call these? You can't see it, but the nav modifiers. So that the monster can. He's stuck. Okay. Who cares about that? I'll fix that later. Alright, so it looks like the rooms, surprisingly, are working properly. Okay. They're just messed up because... Oh, I need to check these rooms. Of course, we know the hallway is going to be working fine because I worked on those like long before I worked on these north and south section rooms and made sure that the hallway worked perfectly fine. So the only thing is adjusting the... So again, this is the this is the south side, which means the further south you go is adding 500. So I need to take the back wall and subtract 500. So it's negative 500. So add negative 500 or subtract positive 500. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Alright. Whereas, funny enough, the north side works perfectly fine. It's just this this gate needs to be further back into the room and shorter. Also, this weird archway needs to... It's too fat. It needs to shrink a little. It's too wide. It needs to shrink. It's really like weird looking. Alright, so oh, I thought it would look much more weird than this, but it's actually working fine. Plus I gotta extend this nav mesh outwards so that it goes all the way out to the rooms. Surprisingly enough, it works. Let's try another one. Wait for the monster. Why is there an archway here? Okay. Now it's not working. There shouldn't be an archway here. Ah. Well, I wonder what side this is. Okay, south side again. That's weird because the last time the archway was fine. Look at the north side. Let me see. North side looks fine again. Okay. We go through the hallway. Obviously, I know the hallway is working because I spent a lot of time perfecting it. Alright, so there's this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, yeah, the archway shouldn't be that far back, and then the back wall shouldn't be that far back. And interesting. Okay. Hmm. That's for the south. Yeah. Because this floor here tells me I'm on the south side. So it's only for the south rooms, which means the north facing rooms. Let me go back there. I don't need proc halls anymore, or I shouldn't need it anymore. Now it's just troubleshooting map 2 or vertigo 2 and proc halls 2. So north facing, right? So south facing, which is on the north side, as we've seen a couple of times already, they are working fine. So all of this is working fine. It's just this one. This one needs the back wall. Let me see the back wall. The back wall is this one here. The back wall needs a subtract. Yes, it is north facing. That's correct. A back wall. The back wall needs a subtract 500 or add negative 500 to the y. Any of these I can use? No, I gotta create a new one. Make sure that's the back wall. Back wall. Alright, subtract 500. Connect this to the y. All this spaghetti code. Alright. Let's put it right here. And then the doorway. The doorway, it was working the first time, but the second time it didn't work. It was off. I don't know why. Let me try. Let me test it again and see. The door itself. Let me see. The door is here. Let me just adjust the door itself. Put 0.5 instead of 0.6. Make it a little bit smaller. Alright, and then adjust the door for the south side. Right now, I don't know what's going on. So, north facing south side. Door. 16, 320 on the X, 80 on the Y. Oh, you know what? Maybe because I shrinked it a bit, maybe it's going to be in the correct place. I could be wrong. I wonder if I need to adjust this a little bit more. I think I do, but Well, let's see if the back wall. Let's see if this subtract node fixed the back wall. See back wall. Yes, back wall. What else wasn't working? Oh, the doorway. Where's the doorway? This one here needs to add on the Y. Let's see, is this, oh shoot, I cannot. So this is Y, and it's to add on the Y. So it needs to add on the Y. Let's see. Make sure this is the doorway. Yes, doorway. And see if that fixes the doorway. I need to adjust something for this X. I mean for this door. This node is for the door, which is the gate. Just go ahead and test it out just to see what's going on first. Just wait for the monster. Alright, so the walls look fine. Yeah, the doorway is still wrong. There shouldn't be a doorway here. So I subtracted or I added? So why is it showing up there? And the back wall still, it didn't move forward. What? Just thinking, why didn't it work? Let's look at the north side. Is the north side fine with the gate adjustment? Not really. The gate should, I mean, it's shorter than the ceiling, but it should be moved back a little bit. And my monster's stuck again. Oh no, he's moving. Oh, I forgot to add the nav mesh to go all the way out here, so he can't come and check these rooms. Let's go here. Obviously, I know this is working, but I just like to go through it just in case. I've literally checked these hallways, procedurally generated hallways, for like 3 to 4 months. They better be working. Alright, so there's that. And again, this is the, south side. So the back wall, even though I added a negative 500, it did not move up. Oh, wait a moment. Negative 500. That's it should move up. It should move northwards, because this is the south and that's north. North has positive numbers and north has negative numbers up here. South has positive, so I need to subtract. I need to make these walls are too far out. They need to be negative 500 up here, closer. And then the archways are way too far out. Like, see, this is the room here. Oops, why did I? So, and then this is the hallway. This is the hallway, and then this, gosh darn it, it's another hallway. Jesus Christ, never had this much problem selecting. Alright, so one hallway, one hallway, one hallway. and then this is the room. So, but it looks like I adjusted the doorway too much for some reason. It needs to go the other way. But this one didn't even move at all. It didn't go forward or back anymore. It's the exact same spot where it was last time. The back wall. The doorway looks like it's back 2 times. Alright, so let me try this all over. Don't want to mess with the door. Let me make sure this is the... Okay, doorway is the archway. What I did was I added this node. Also to that Y, I added 500. You know what? That made it go back further. So... And that was the doorway, right? Yes. So the doorway needs to go back farther. Doorway. So let's put the back. Let me add, and this one is the back wall. I subtracted 500, so that means it should move north, but it didn't move at all. I wonder if I need to adjust this. No, because if I adjust this, all the walls are going to be adjusted. Even the side walls and the hallway walls. I don't want to do that. Don't know. Also, this does not need to be movable. If you look at it, it's fastest rendering, meaning it doesn't use too much GPU, CPU overhead, whereas this one does. And so if it doesn't move, no need for it to be stationary movable, just make it static, just to optimize it just a little bit more. It all adds up whenever you have like thousands of these walls and doorways and ceilings and corners being generated in your level procedurally. Shoot, what is doorway? Doorway. I need the doorway. So the last time for the doorway, I added 500. What if I subtract 500? And for the back wall, what about instead of subtracting 500, what if I add 500? Yeah, I'm just guessing at this point, and I'm just trial and error because it should have worked when I had it set up just a couple seconds ago. But in playtesting, it didn't work, so maybe I'm just trying things out now. Throwing things at the wall and see what sticks. So let's go ahead and test it out now. Just wait for the monster. So that looks fine. Hallway into a door. Okay. Oh, let me just hide here and test. Okay, I'm on the north side. We already know the north side works fine. So we gotta go to the south side. So the wall came up too much. The back wall, I mean. The back wall came up too much. And yeah, same with this one. I think I need to leave the back wall alone. I don't want to. Oh, he's stuck. Okay. I might need to leave the. No, because remember the back wall was back here. Was back here before. Now that I adjusted it, it's way too forward. It's blocking the doorway. What the heck? Make sure back wall, back wall, back wall. Adding 500. Back. Let me just not add or subtract anything at all this time. Make sure this is going to the actual back wall. Oh no, it's going to the doorway. What the hell? That's why the doorway and the because they're backwards, just like I said here. See the walls here, the doorway is here, while over here the doorway is here and the wall is here. So how about I just connect this here, connect this here, and see. So let's try it again. It's going to be messed up again, but let's see. Build a path. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the nav mesh. So it turns out I do need the blueprint, the proc halls. No, not the proc halls. I need the I need this map. Let's see what proc halls. Not proc halls, nav mesh. It's at 55, 65, 10. 55, 65, 10. 55, 65, 10. 55, not 45, but 65. Alright. Save that. And then you gotta rebuild the paths. Let's just see. Yeah, it's going out now. Yeah, that's what I want. And on the other side, yes, it's extended outwards to the north and south section. Alright, nice. So now the monster could path into those areas. Save. Let's test it out. Let's wait for the monster. See. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Am I on the north side? Because it looks like it's working fine. Yep, north side. So I need to go to the. Let me just check these others. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine. And I head down to the south side. Okay. South side. Where did... Oh, the wall is here. You can see the shimmering textures. That means the wall is sitting on right on here for some reason. Alright, so I need to adjust that again. And that's the back wall for the south side. Is it shimmering here? No, it blocked it off. So it went back 1, 2. So 1, 2. It went back 2. 2 segments. 2 cells. 1, 2. Yeah. So I need to adjust it again. So tell me, this is going to be 2. 1, 2. Yep. So do that. And again, that's the back wall, right? Wall, doorway. Is it back wall? It's this one here. Back wall, yes. And it needs to move down 2 spots. So, is that right? Need to add 2 cells. 500. And this other 500. So, will that work? For the back wall, I don't know. We'll see. Build path. I'll build everything. Save it. And, test. Okay, wait for the monster. It was that way. Let me just hide in one of these rooms back here, and then I'll look around to see if the back walls are working. So let's hide back here. I'm on the north side, so we know the north side's already working fine. I need to adjust this. Let's go through the hallway to the south side. Alright. Oh, the back wall on the south side looks like it's working right. So I needed to add a bunch of 500. Yes, there's the back wall. Okay. He's bugged. Okay. Still need to adjust the gate. And nice. And that's it. All that tedious work all done. Then I gotta do it for this map and this map. But it's all working fine now. So now all I do is I just go into this, stop that, and just save everything. And then I go ahead and package the project so that I can test it as a standalone app, even though it's not complete, but I can test it on my other systems, see if it works fine. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.